Happy New Year. Do you sometimes forget where you put your will to live? I know, right? I hate it when that happens. I feel the most alive when I think about dying. So this video is a collection of stuff that reminds me of dying. And it kind of feels like someone's helping me look for my will to live. And maybe you're just like me, or not. We'll see. First up, House Season 3, Episode 20. Your grandparents haven't arrived yet. If they don't make it on time, is there anything you'd like me to tell them? Never really knew them. Got any friends you want me to call? It's the middle of the night. They're not the kind of friends you ask to help you move. Never mind watch you die.
I never did much. No kid to leave behind. When I go, the world's not gonna be any different. Kind of a relief for you, huh?
Okay, so the girl is Lupe, a textbook loser, and she knows it. Also, she's dying here. Dr. Foreman is an esteemed neurologist who made it out the ghetto. They don't like each other. Now, it's not like she wanted to do anything for him, but her case would alter the course of Foreman's life in a major way, which is not bad if you think about it for a girl who made no difference to the world. Now, everything does not happen for a reason. That's bullshit. Everything just happens exactly how it's supposed to. Whatever life puts in the palm of your hand due to your own decisions is completely not up to you. Life is uncontrollable chaos, but it always ends the same way, as if it's how it's meant to be. So death makes free will feel deterministic, like everything we go through happens the way it's meant to. Even the mistakes, especially the mistakes. Every easy way out we take, every opportunity we let slip through our fingers, every situation that comes out wrong even when we mean well, every time we should have done better. No, you couldn't. It needed to happen just like that in your life, right then and there. And of all the things you could have done about it after, whatever you chose was right. And whatever happened next because of that is exactly what should have happened. So whatever you can do about it now, your choice will still be correct. So if your life is a painful joke until you die, that's what it was meant to be. For people who think all life is precious, this tracks. Lupe's life should have value even if she truly made no difference to anyone at all, right? Like, it's not evil to never amount to anything. So is that the point of being alive? Mistakes? No, it's not. You might not like this, but the point of being alive is loving others and being loved by them. It's love. That's cliche as why is that, of all things, still the answer after all this time? If our lives have value regardless, why bother with the extra effort of love? If you think about it, love is a big waste of time and effort. Lupe didn't love and she still made a difference on Foreman, but she'll never know what she meant to him though. Which means even if you do choose love deliberately, you still couldn't possibly ever know the actual difference you made in anyone's life. What you do, the way you are in their eyes, that's for other people to hold on to. The same way only you can keep the memories of other people and what they've done for you. Nobody will know what they mean to you in your eyes, and you won't really know ever what you truly mean to anybody. And everyone forgets. Nothing lasts. That's how it's all meant to be, so why love? House Season 3, Episode 12. Yeah, I watch a lot of House, so what? I need you to remember me. I'll remember you. Why? Because you're a nice man. You don't know that. You don't know anything about me. I have no family. I have no friends. I didn't even have a real job. If I die in peace, then I'm just another patient. But if I die suffering, it'll be horrible. Don't do that to either of us.
No, I just need to die knowing that something is different because I was here.
So this scene has something the previous scene doesn't. Do you know what that is? Love. It's love. Yeah, obviously it's not that kind of long, mundane, romantic or familial love we're a bit more familiar with. It's the kind of universal love for strangers. It's what you see in Cameron's choice to sit down and remember him. If anyone thinks about you, looks at you, or meets you with the energy that something is different because you were here, that's love. It can be silent and fleeting like a sparkler and not much, but it's love. Love illuminates. Even if it barely lasts, nothing lasts. This kind of small love can't build homes and legacies, which is the typical return on investment most of us require in life. So, a lot of us could miss this version our whole lives. Maybe it's only meant to be enough for those who can recognize it. So, loving is intentionally trying to make even the smallest difference, even though we'll never know the actual difference we made in anyone's lives and only they know. Even I know loving because we expect people to tell us we made a difference so we can feel better about ourselves is weird, man. What the f? We shouldn't have to know. So yeah, love is a big waste of time and effort with no lasting or measurable ROI. You just throw one up for the ether and let life put whatever it wants in the palm of your hand. Why do that? Maybe because love is good and interdependent and uniting. So when everything's meant to be, it's better if there's meant to be more love than mistakes. Okay, well, what about love mistakes? Almost all of us will end up botching love entirely at some point. I actually think that's the best part. What? Knowing all our mistakes were meant to happen, yeah, sure, that's comforting. But knowing it's still correct to never get the only thing that matters in life right, that makes me feel alive. Oh, okay, weird. Wasn't expecting that. Maybe he needs to be told that it's okay. The man from the old country. Your name is Slavic? Me too, Bulgarian. I drive fast for you, brother. Then he started talking about the old country. The city where he grew up had a population of 300, and the population of his whole country could fit inside Chicago. He came here 20 years ago seeking a better life. But everything in America is too big. The cars, the problems, the inequality. He pointed to his phone and called it stupid little computer that's meant to control his life, not to improve it, and how the world is getting steadily worse and the little people can't do anything about it. He told me to continue my studies so that I don't grow up to work in the service industry and can instead try to stop the concentration of power into the hands of corrupt people. Then he shrugged and said, "But who knows? Can anyone do it? I don't know if it's possible." I tipped him 25%. Ah, my favorite. Talking about dying. Like, for the whole world. See, it makes them feel alive too. They do things like appreciate each other's presence, be concerned for each other. Another example of small love. It's actually kind of beautiful. As good as it gets between strangers. Harmony. Sharing interests, being open and vulnerable. But nothing lasts. Do you notice that nothing lasts? This moment between people who will probably never see each other again doesn't last. And even the difference it made, the feelings, its side effects, they probably wouldn't remember each other even if they did meet again. So we have this general cycle of lost will to live, think about death, feel alive, do things, make mistakes, love, nothing lasts, lost will to live. See, it would be nice if this was just one big arc for our whole life into old age, but these cycles could be like 8 months, 3 years, 5 years, at best almost a decade. However long it takes you to realize you've lost a friend or a significant other or a purpose. Okay, hold on, let me count real quick. Real adulthood starts early 20s, you finally make this work at early mid 40s. Okay, so if we can't run this back like say at least 4 to 7 times, things are not looking good for us. I personally think nothing lasts is the hardest part. That feeling of like, oh yeah, nothing good lasts. The best we could do was manage some temporary peace and connectedness to reality, where finally every piece in life fit perfectly and we felt like we were truly a part of it and it was a life that belonged to us. Then that ended because something changed or went wrong, and now we gotta build up from who knows how far down again. Nothing lasts makes everything kind of pointless, doesn't it? Even love, especially love. How can the point of being alive be part of the pointlessness? Well, there's fun pointless or sad pointless. So remember how Phil said, knowing it's still correct to never get the only thing that matters in life right? That makes me feel alive. I think the solution, or at least the medicine, for nothing lasts is having fun being wrong about love as many times as possible before we die, whether we ever get it right or not. Wow, these chumps are wasteful. But whatever, gives me a chance to call people's ideas of love wrong. So let's read some poetry, which of course I only know through a TV series. A Piece of Briquette by An To Hyun. A briquette is kind of like charcoal, if that makes it a bit clearer. Though there are many different things to say about it, life is to gladly become a piece of charcoal for somebody else. From the day the floors must be heated until spring arrives, The most beautiful sight on the streets of Korea is a truck full of charcoal fervently climbing up the hill. As if it knows its mission, charcoal burns for the rest of its life once its body is on fire. But I was oblivious, even when I had warm rice and soup every day, because I was afraid that after loving with all my being, I'd be left alone as a lump of ash. I haven't become charcoal for anyone. When I think about it, life is something that shatters me to pieces. I had never thought of clearing the ice for others to walk when the world is slippery with early morning snow. So first things first, this could be wrong. This conception of love could be wrong. Talking about love like setting yourself on fire, that doesn't sound very sustainable. You know, the flame that burns twice as bright burns half as long kind of thing. Gotta pace ourselves. I mean, what if you're the flame that burns 90% as bright and 10 times as long? Then the overall love you could give through your whole life is like 9 times as much compared to if you just burned out loving. I'm kidding. Obviously, love doesn't work like that. It's not some equation. And also, what about self-care? Can't fill other people's glasses if I'm pouring from an empty cup, right? Okay, well, whether the metaphor is fire or water, the point is any conception of love could be wrong. We're imperfect. We hold on to more than we can manage. We won't ever truly know what we mean to others, and we were always going to get something wrong about love. But isn't that exciting? I mean, if you're going to be pessimistic, everything sucks anyway. Whoa, okay, chill. If you do nothing, you're not going to find your will to live. And then if you try love and it doesn't last, you lose your will to live. So what you do get from choosing to bumble your way through love is enjoying what was different because of other people. And you can imagine the difference you made for them while it lasted. Different, not better. And if it's worse, I just hope it wasn't on purpose. Don't be evil. Whether it's one car ride or one hospital visit or one serious relationship, it doesn't have to last. There doesn't have to be a bigger reason. You're at least free from all the performance-driven, results-oriented ROI of human interaction. You're free from any pressure for things to get better. Keep others in mind if you want, and do it one moment at a time. You don't have to worry about what happens after. It was meant to. Best before it did. Hi, I have a quick announcement to make. I'm currently a professional coach trainee clocking coaching hours towards certification. If you're interested in coaching sessions with me, get it at a pretty solid discount while I'm still in training. Just email me for inquiries. In the meantime, would you like to subscribe? Live well.